party. I'm going to be playing Vampire yet again, and apparently one of my friends and viewers quite enjoys this game. And if you enjoy this game, well, uh, shout it out. Let me know. Tell me your expertise. Explain to me why this is such a great game. What do you like about it? What is it that you enjoy so much? Tell me about it. Talk to me. I'm here. This game uses a system which saves. Really useful. Yeah, it's really useful actually. And we are not going to be playing any music. If you want to hear my music, this is the new thing now. If you want to hear music, I'm probably going to be doing it on YouTube because the DMCA things are just too complicated for me. They're too complicated. I don't want to have to worry about it. I don't want to have to worry about it. Okay. That was something long. I think this is the one that I wanted. Yeah. Made quite a few saves. So, the another reason I don't want to play music is because it already has a fantastic score, which is done by a composer that looks just like this character actually, but smoother skin. Obviously, like he looks like the Doctor. So, and I just recently learned how to stun things, and you push the right mouse button. So that's exciting. Another thing, we're gonna look at the video here, general. Okay, resolution. I guess that's good. I don't know. Set by entry. Oh, the brightness is up all the way. Okay, well, I was just checking with that because sometimes it's nice. It's high. I just want to stun you. I'm gonna stun you. Ah. Oh. Okay. Get out. Okay, I'm just gonna have to kill him because he's not cooperating. Oh no. No. Ah. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Okay. Hey, this guy have anything? Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't leveling up because I got stuck on one of them where there was a big boss, and I was wondering why I wasn't leveling up, and I realized I have to feed. There's all of this fresh meat out here. Ooh. Oh, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. It's the streets of London, guys. It's during the Spanish flu. This was hard times. There probably was blood in the streets. And there probably were people murdering other people. And when as I said, if you imagine yourself in a world where it's upside down, everything seems to be like amok, and you think the world is gonna end, right? You think the world's gonna end, right? Well, what do you do when the world is about to end? You gather supplies, and sometimes you do things that normally you would never do, which means pillage, ransack people's homes, do that. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, nobody's home, but then somebody is home and they're dying, and of course you're thinking, okay, well,
perhaps we should listen to what the idiot.
Good evening, sir.
hello.
Fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr.
No.
Jonathan Reed, that's
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Dude, I'm gonna be the guy that is taking care of your bones. So, yeah, you can call me Dr. Bones. I'm gonna be setting your bones. I'm gonna be setting them back in place with my bare hands. So, I would be careful with it. I would be careful about that if I were you. I would be very careful about it. Don't vex me. There's nothing. Goodbye. No. Your life in London. Are you a vigilante?
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
No, I'm
Something
just a
like that,
douchebag.
but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
You are
You're
concerned.
a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Finally, something we agree with. Let's see if I can drink. Can I do anything? Oh. So I'm at level 1. Specifically, you have to do things
So,
for them
tell me
in
about your
order
gang.
to drain them.
Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well,
I'm
yes.
already dead. I don't
You
have
seem
one.
so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them.
Oh.
Situation round here is better than other districts because of us.
Really?
Because of me.
You're nothing special, dude.
What can
Tell
you tell
me
me
about
about
this
this
part
part
of
of town?
Things ain't that bad thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient.
Ah.
You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Really? Really? Okay, well, I'm gonna do something real quick. Excuse me, I'm going to disappear. And then, oh dear, that's the wrong button. That's not what I'm supposed to do. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Ah, where are you? There we go. No, I want this one. It's being difficult for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why it's being difficult, but it is. Come on. Come on now. Can you move to the side? No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do something real quick and do this. I'll be right back. I just wanted to do one thing. I don't know why that's so difficult. Like, why is it being difficult? Oh my goodness. It won't even let me click on my own icon. Cool. Okay, well, apparently I cannot move my face without doing weird shit. It's just fun. So much fun. Yeah, it's really great. Stupid.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she...
I don't understand. Why is Streamlabs being such a bitch right now? Like, I'm trying to drag my face over there, and it's just saying, no, you want to drag the whole thing. No, I don't want to drag my game capture with me. No, thank you. In case you're wondering, this is what gamers have to deal with every day, okay? You don't get to see this, so this is a very wonderful thing that you can see, because guess what? Gamers don't have it all figured out. You know what they do? They consult other gamers. They watch tutorials. They do things. They're not gods. I know you look up to them, but they're gonna make mistakes, and they put their pant legs one leg at a time. Okay, they're not floating through life. I don't float through life.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I almost surprised myself. I didn't expect that voice to come out of me. It's a dead end, but you know, dead ends can have things. By the way, it really pays off to look at things, to explore. This is one of those games. This is not timed. You can get lost in London, which is why I said lost in London.
More or less.
Don't forget to keep an eye out.
Now, this is a real...
Something.
she's a bitch, okay? She is.
My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
Enemy.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr.
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you riches.
I'm not here for charity, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
I would like to eat some personal questions.
Who Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You
So
have
that
no
whole thing
idea how
means-
refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I think you manipulated him. I'm not that easily.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you
Yes,
so
please
wish.
tell me
Poor
about
bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary. that
See,
I
I'm right
couldn't
over his
together.
face, and I'm trying to move my face over there. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Streamlabs has a lot of issues, and one of them is specifically moving things around and doing that. So if you're having an issue, best thing to do, possibly while you're not doing a live, is to close it and then open it again. But that's if it's like having an issue before you go live. So don't do that. I'm not doing that now. You can still use your husband's name.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife, and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Tell me about
What can you tell me?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite a
You're
blunt
quite
woman.
blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
True.
I'm not in...
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
Because
That's
I'm
exactly
a
what that
freaking
stupid
vampire,
trade unionist claimed
bitch.
after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Yes, but the thing is, I tried shooting myself. In case you didn't know, that was a backstory, actually. So, I go to an abandoned building, it's like a hideout, and I don't want to live because obviously my sister died, I killed her, and I finally figured out that I was dead, but it hasn't really sunk in, so I'm thinking, maybe this is a dream, and so he's thinking there's nothing else to live for, so he gets a gun, he shoots himself in the chest, you have to press a button to do it, which really, that shocked me the first time, and the second time it moved me also, because I'm a big advocate and supporter of mental health and issues. I make that my awareness. I know I've dealt with depression myself, and so I am very sympathetic and empathetic towards people who do that. So, but it was just kind of shocking that I was actually taking part in an actual like suicide. It was kind of weird, but it is a game, mind you. It was not an actual. It's in the game. It's in the game. I'm not saying that I shot myself. My character did. Let's make that very clear. Oh, I already asked about that. So, is it a bit excessive? It's
Really?
a bit excessive, isn't it?
Really?
But
Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Okay, I don't need any more from this woman. We are going to go away. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss.
Goodbye. I say good day to you. Good day. Good day. Oh, are you the? You're the drunk. I don't want to talk to you. You don't give me any information. You don't give me any. Yes, I'm having fun. Yes. I'm having fun, Jet, yes. Very much so. Very much so, yes. Who are you? Oh, did I talk to you? I don't know if I talked to you. Excuse me, you're being very rude. Can you please... Hey!
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
What evening?
Why must it always be
Good
a
evening.
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Oh my gosh. Did I kill this guy last time? I think I did. Yeah. Not a bad chap. What is your role
What's your
around here?
occupation? I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
I don't know. I mean, I killed 2 people. They were thugs. You're supposed to kill them. That's the whole point. You're supposed to kill them. Now, this is an actual NPC that you can kill.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
This is
I lost the
something
necklace I
like
bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
that. Local investigations available. Press open to local. So, yeah. That would probably be her mother. That would be some other things that you'd have to know. It's not something that's really central right now. You could look about this.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots.
Most of this is
Liars and thieves, all of them.
useless chit chat. It's someone in particular.
Are you thinking about someone?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Oh.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency?
Anybody?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots,
Only
he knows
one.
how to
One,
listen without
one,
opening
only
his
one.
trap.
Okay, well, he seems decent enough. I don't think he's really a bad sort. Yeah, I don't know.
Goodbye,
I
Mr.
might have killed him last time. I don't know, but that was a while back. So it was like 4 or 5 months ago. So yeah. Does this open? It opens. Yes. Oh. I've probably been here before, but still very nice. By the way, when you kill the rats, that really doesn't do much. It can give you maybe a little bit of blood, but as I said, in any vampire realm, rats are not usually a main source of food. They just aren't. Oh. Yay, loot the bodies! I do love looting. I do love the looting. Looting is very fun. Looting is the main thing around here. Just seeing if there's anything in here. Is there anything there? Oh, there's something there. Look for things that are sparkly. Sparkly things. I like the sparkly things. Ooh. Ah, yes, Bandit. But I saw that already, so. Hey, I might actually go in where I came in from. That would be great. There were a couple people that complained about the combat system, and that's why they didn't think it was a great game, but it is very story rich, and I'm just gonna say, if you're looking for something that has like a perfect combat system, seriously, you guys, do you think that there's a perfect combat system out there? Do you think there's is there a perfect game? No. So you're not gonna find a perfect combat system, okay? There's gonna be something. There might be something that is slightly perfect, like it almost is perfect, but for the most part, it's not gonna look. You're gonna find flaws in everything, so you might as well. Mass Effect and Witcher 4, yeah. Mass Effect and Witcher 4. Yes, those probably do have a really good combat system.
There's one of them! Watch yourself! He's up to us! You're dead, that youngling! It's a killer!
Oh, that about did it. Okay, let's see what those guys. Yeah, I just. I think it's more. It's more. Yes, people think it's stiff. You see, you don't have a lot of room to as far as combat. Like, this is a fairly big area, but sometimes. Well, there was a couple people on Steam. It's hard to differentiate sometimes because there are people that are just freaking Karens or trolls, or they just like to complain. They just like to find something to complain about. And I'm like, if you're gonna sit there and complain about the games that you're doing, why are you on Steam? If you're that disillusioned by it, like, if you're that fed up with games, what are you doing on Steam? What are you doing on Twitch? What are you doing on YouTube? Come on. I mean, I'm not saying that trolls and Karens shouldn't be allowed to roam free, but come on. Like, why aren't you doing something that you like to do? So silly. But then again, there are people that just don't think like us. There are people like us that just don't think like that. They don't think, oh yes, there's no point in complaining, so I guess I should stop complaining. Except, where would the fun be in that? What would be fun?
I cannot enter.
You know, frustrating thing about horror games, this is very frustrating. Hey, can this open?
It's locked, all right.
Of course it is, it's a safe! But I was just checking.
Spotted! Watch out, boys!
Spot. Oh, I didn't see you. I didn't see you! I did not see you! What? What the fuck happened? Oh, no. Yeah. You still think the combat system is good? Yes. Oh, he's having a seizure, I think. Oh, chap. That's what happens when you drain them dry. Yeah. You know what's dry is an open mind. Is your open mind, idiot. You know what's dry is your brain. It's dried up.
It's a leech!
Why don't you try doing something?
This one's a top!
So you can actually drain him dry, but like just biting him doesn't necessarily mean that Yeah, dry brain. You ever heard of it? It happens when you don't cut your brain off from knowledge. And you choose to only see what you want to see. You don't make room for anything else. It's called dry brain. We're gonna call it that from now on. It's gonna be a trend now. Maybe if I make it big, people will be like, it'll be my catchphrase. Dry brain! I don't know. I haven't looked that far into the future at what my catchphrase should be. We have more than enough time to do that. Oh, that's what I was before. Okay, very nice. Fantastic. We just had to figure that out. It's better to explore than to be. Yeah, it'd have to be an emote. It would have to be. I would like to go to Woodmap. Oh dear, where the heck am I? Hospital's over here. Hospital's over here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just go there. So I've actually learned how to use the map, which is fantastic. I didn't know how to use the map before. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to go up the stairs or something. I don't know. No. I'm gonna try something. Because that seems to be just roads and stuff. I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah. Seems to be, seems to be the problem. Yep. Can you go up there? Go. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we just found out that the woman at the bar is not really a barmaid, she's a lady. She is a woman of means, which means she has a lot of, she's very classy. She has money, she possibly comes from money. Maybe she made her own money. I don't really know the story, but she's very, she has a reputation. You can kill her eventually, but, like, why would you want to? You eventually have to go on a side quest to find out her blackmailer, because somebody's trying to blackmail her. Somebody knows that she's a vampire, and that can be quite a problem. Quite an issue if people know that you're a vampire. I'm just saying, it's like a secret identity thing. Yeah, not something you want to let everybody know, essentially, because it's just one of those things. I am not going in the right way, am I? Oh, wait. Oh yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. I'll correct myself. So go along. Okay. I mean, in this day and age, probably not, actually, because we've had so much. Well, there is no real. I mean, in several things, they don't even say that they have an aversion to sunlight. I mean. They don't even say that. There's some places where they're not even where garlic is just more of an intolerance. And crosses are really not effective. In Fright Night, they didn't work unless you had faith that it would work. So in this day and age, we have a lot of education, we have blood banks, we have a lot of, there's a lot of people that are that probably would be more than willing to give their blood willingly. And in this day and age, you wouldn't even have to bite anybody. You would just have to either go to the blood bank, get a deal with some hospital somewhere. Not a big deal. I mean, somebody's buying the blood, I suppose. I mean, come on. You be a vampire, you get an education, you become a doctor or nurse, free blood, okay? Either that, or you have a connection to somebody who works at a hospital or a blood bank, or you run a blood bank. Like, have you seen that? Have you seen that movie, the show? My Babysitter is a Vampire. Literally same story. There was a group of vampires that ran a blood bank. Perfect motive. You get you. I mean, all you need is a van. You don't need my. Wait, what just happened? That was weird. My freaking mouse just glitched out. I think it was the game itself that was glitching out. That's very bizarre. Very bizarre. I don't know why I did that. Okay, I'm back at the docks again. I have to check. It says it's right there, but like, I don't trust that. I don't trust it. Ooh. Can I go up there? No, I can't. There's a quest, and I have to get there. It's all the way up there. Okay. So, okay. Oh, I'm going in the right direction. Finally, I'm going in the right direction. It's a very tricky. This is a very tricky map. This is a very similar map to Skyrim and such. So I think what happened. Let's see. So there's something over here. Whee! Okay, get up there. Okay. Alright. There was a quest, you guys, and they're not very specific about where it is. Okay. It says it's this way. It says it's this way. But there is no way to get there. Okay, well, this is my only option. I tried to do all the other options, and that didn't work. I have to go. This is what you do when you game. Trial and error, trial and error. Yeah, wouldn't be the... I'm sorry, it wouldn't be... I don't like people that profess that they know, like, it all, and I appreciate people that do the tutorial, but, like, do you think that they really know? How many times do you think they actually practice to do that? Ah, I'm getting closer! Yes! Closer! Yay! Ah, that's not a... that's no. Well, I skipped the tutorial, but, you know, like, sometimes I have to look at a tutorial if I don't know, something, a particular part of the game. Like, let's say there's a point where you're running, okay? You're running from an enemy, okay? But you don't know where to escape to. You're in the woods, you're running, it's foggy, you can't see, and it says, okay, what do you do? And knowing where you're going, just to kind of, like, give you a good idea of where you're going is actually really helpful. Because then, I don't understand this. It's a maze of things that just don't make sense. This is a maze. I don't like mazes. But you're gonna have to learn by error. I only go to tutorials unless it's absolutely necessary. Unless I've, like, died so many times that it's not funny. If I've died a bunch of times, and I'm like, oh, what do I do now? Okay, it says it's in this direction. I don't understand. It says it's there. In this direction. And then it says... No. This is where I'm supposed to be going. I got it. I got it. Oh wait. Garbage can! That's really important. Very important. It does pay off to get garbage. Actually, to go through the garbage, that really does pay off. Hey, I seem to be getting closer. Closer to what? I don't know. But, well, when we get there, I guess. Hey, can I just... No, that's water. That is water. We cannot go in the water, even though I am technically somewhat of a humanoid, so I should be able to swim. And I don't think there's anything against vampires and swimming. I can't go into the water. The water is off limits. It's off limits for me. I don't know why, but that's how they set it up. They set up the game that way. No, there's nothing about vampires and water. You've seen Underworld. There's a lot of water in Underworld too. Yeah, it happens. There's a lot of... Oh! Ah! Aha! Yes. Oh wait, no. Why is it pointing to me to this? Oh my gosh. Dizzying map and my brain hurt. I hate these kind of maps. Oh, no. Oh wow, that never happened before. So typically you don't want to stun him, but the thing is, if you... Okay, he's supposed to give me a blood sample. Come on now. Give me a blood sample! No. So a skull is probably something, I'm guessing, this is something that is a reoccurring thing in a lot of vampire things, is typically, if you get bitten, you don't necessarily become a vampire. You don't always, that doesn't always happen that way. What happens is you become, like, oh.
This is an impressive knife. There's a name engraved on the metal.
I cannot... Wow, okay. Why am I used... Oh. Okay.
Clay. What?
Come on. E. Now, how do I equip it?
Kind of man puts his name on a knife?
I don't know. Yeah, they have to do that typically. You can't just do that. You have to typically, the person that they've drained, they have to, give them their blood, so, and that goes for any half vampire as well. A half vampire, if they cannot, be a full vampire, a dampire or a vampire.
Look at it! That fish is fun! It's on him! It's on him!
Okay, that guy is, you need to get rid of. In the meantime, you need to get rid of the guy with the gun. can get a lot of damage over time, and that's not gonna might not be a very good. Where is it? Oh, it just disappeared. No, it's right there. Why don't I see it? Okay, I guess that's it. I just wish that they had a straightforward map. Just a straightforward map. Just a map that says, hey, you are here. Go towards this. You know that little side map that's in the left, the left corner? And you see it, and it's just like a mini map. And if you want to, you can make it bigger. That's the map that I like. I like that kind of map. I don't like this. Turn left while you're on a bridge. That's like the broken GPS system that my friend had. I was like, why is your GPS taking you on abandoned roads that look like someone is going to murder you on them? Well, I haven't updated it. When did you last update this? 5 years ago? I was like, that's way too long, buddy. Ah. I have to go in front of you. Excuse me. Yes. Unfortunately, I can't get anywhere. What is wrong with the steering here? Ah! Don't do that, no! Okay. It's not going well for me. Okay, just gonna say, don't bother with trying to stun them, because I forgot that I'm supposed to attack them. So I think a skull is just like somebody that has been marked. And if you've ever read the book Vampire Hunter D, which is based on a very bloody anime, it was inspired by traditional vampires. It actually says it was it says, thank you, Christopher Lee, in the description. But this one girl was like, so that's why you don't want to stun a skull. I'm just saying, don't stun him. Where'd he go? Oh. Did he die? Is he died? Is he died? Is he dead? He's dead. Okay. So, there was this girl that was like, she was a badass. She could like do these amazing things with, hey guys! Hey you guys! Come on over here! Come here! I wanna that. Get a little distance here. Hey! Okay, these guys are obviously like too strong for me. I don't. That's what killed me before. I don't understand, but like that is the problem with the combat system. It's not balanced. It's supposed to progress as you go, but it's not. It's not doing what it's supposed to. So very tragic. But yeah, there's this girl with this. She'd been bitten by a vampire, a very prominent vampire. She knew how to... Is there a blocking button? Let me see. Let me say... Controls. Oh, well, that doesn't help. I'm not using that. I'm not using the was a block button. Let me see. Is there a block button? R. I don't know what it would be. I'd have to look it up. ERR. I think there's a dodge. That's all there is. There's a dodge. So this is the you know, you can kind of get away, go backwards and forwards. You can keep doing this all the time. Yes, I'm on keyboard. I don't do the Xbox thing. That's not what I do. So, I think what happened is, like, it's expecting me. I don't know if it is in casual mode, so I think I'm just gonna come back to it. I'm gonna go towards the hospital because obviously that rescue mission is something that I need to build up for, and I don't think that I'm supposed to head right into it because obviously... Sorry? Where are you? Oh, you. It's you!
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Oh, I'm sorry! Okay, excuse me. So this guy is really difficult to stun. Do not try to stun him. Just be very fast. Keep clicking the mouse over and over again. Do not stun him. He is a like this guy. He's a bigger than the rest for one thing. He's huge. So he's a tank. He's a tank. You're not, when you're hitting him, you're just running into pure muscle. I think have you heard him when you go into him? You go boom, boom. It's like you're hitting a backboard or something. He's massive. He's a massive dude. Now these guys, on the other hand, are not very fearsome. You can stun them till the day is long. You can keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this, and doing it until he's dead. Okay, I really should have... Now these other guys, they're tiny, small guy. Small fry. That's small fry, I'm just saying. These guys are not very challenging. Of course, I am on casual story mode, which makes it a little bit easy. But that doesn't make any sense that I shouldn't be able... Because the progressive thing, the thing that makes it progressive, where it's supposed to adjust to...
This is no place for a gentleman.
I'm not a gentleman. I am a vampire. See what I did? He went to strike me, and I rammed him. What I'm doing right now is stunning him. I am stunning him. When I stun him, I can kill him. When I stun him, I can kill him. Now, typically, if you want to be good, I don't think I would recommend stunning the shit out of these people. If you were in regular combat mode, but, like, it just doesn't make any sense that those skulls are that strong. I think it's because it's... Typically, if you are in a situation where the enemies are too strong, you're in the wrong area. I don't know. It's almost too easy for me, to be honest. Like, it's almost too easy for me. Like, it's almost too easy for me. I tried it, like, a couple months ago, didn't know the game. And I tried to just do the combat version, just the normal version, and I couldn't. I couldn't do it because I wasn't I wasn't familiar with the game. I wasn't. I didn't understand the ropes, and I didn't understand it. That's how I roll. I stun them to death. I'm actually bleeding them a lot, so, you know. Living my life to the fullest here. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna remove. So I'm going towards the hospital. Just so I don't get distracted. Like I am now. Yeah, this is not a place to go. It's not a place I need to be. Can't open that. Can't open that. Okay. For some reason I don't know why. You know, I used to know where the hospital was. I really did. I used to know where everything was, but... Oh. Well, thanks for that. That's a dead end. Yeah. I might give it a go, but I'm not gonna do a full-on, like, be like, oh, yes, let's, you know, I don't want to do a full-on. Normally I can go across. Why can't I go across there? No, no, can't do that. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. It is a really massive map, so you have to pay attention. A lot of things are not really as they seem to be, and like this area here is nothing. It is a dead end. Can't even go up there. Can I go up? No, no, I can't go up there. I can go up there. This is a hideout. This is a hideout. This is a, yes. Look, it's got a workbench. Ah! Well, it's supposed to be, yeah. Typically, this is the typical, this is, well, I don't have enough stuff to craft anything that I need, so I'll come back to that later. Yes, money, very, 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 very important. There's usually upstairs. I don't have enough to level up, you guys, so that was a hideout. There's hideouts all over the place, actually. You just have to find them. There are typically hideouts all over the place. There was no fall damage. No vampire. You don't have to worry about that. I don't know about semi. I don't think it's a semi map. I think it's actually quite, okay, this is frustrating. I should be able to go over here. This is an area. So this is an area. Hey, go over there. This is an area where there's supposed to be an F over there. An F. This is an area that I want to get to. You guys, this is a glitch in the game, you guys. I'm just gonna say, one of the things. Okay, can I go over there? Come on. This is an area I should be able to go to. I literally came from there. Guys are shitting me. What are you? Yeah. You're supposed to be. Yeah, I can destroy those. So, the point of this is, I guess, just to confuse me. Thanks. I don't want analyze Bishop's blood at the workbench. Okay, I need to go to the hospital, and I don't know how. I don't know how to go there. Okay, can I go there? Yes, I'm pissed off. Can't materialize. I can't do anything. I can't do that. Well, yes, it's supposed to. It's not. I think it's supposed to have some sort of mystery, so I guess it's supposed to be mysterious. I don't. Oh! Oh, there's a bridge! Ah, yes, I remember taking the bridge. Maybe I have to take the bridge first. Hello? 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 No, no, no. Hey, hey, hey. It almost froze there. It froze. A bit weird. Oh, are you? Oh, you're around here. What are you doing? You're throwing fire at me? He's a pyromaniac. Oh. Yeah, so part of the thing about this mode is they do not make things that challenging. They'll make things a little bit challenging, like as far as the bosses go. There'll be a few thugs, it'll be a little bit harder to stun. The skulls, they kick me ass all the time. The skulls are a little bit stronger and faster, but you have to know that their combat is, as far as getting to where you are, is a little slow. So they will pounce really fast, like to attack you. They'll do a surprise attack. That's their main. Whoa, I'm destructive. I just break shit when I'm angry. At the hospital! Hospital! At the hospital. Wait, I think it's the hospital. Yeah, we're near the hospital, so good. Good, good, good. Pembroke Hospital! Yeah, I recognize the hospital because it's huge. It's huge. And here the music changes. Oh, there's the... I was gonna say taxi driver. He's not a taxi driver. He's a... No. He's not a cab driver. He is an ambulance driver. You're missing the hospital. Well, here it is. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening,
Oh,
Doctor.
she's fine.
I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
No,
And
we've
I'm
not
Dr.
been-
Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Have we?
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
That's not something that I need. My personal note. I can't do anything. Nothing personal today. How is the situation?
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Oops. Get a grip, woman! Get your grip.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last
That's
forever.
very sexist.
Even the Black Plague
Get a
didn't
grip.
kill everyone.
I wish I could believe
Stop
you.
being hysterical!
But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Well, I happen to know, spoiler alert, Pippa, it ends. It does. Lots of people die, but mind you, lots of people survived as well. Yes, but it was a real thing. They had to burn bodies. They didn't have rooms in the room in the morgue during the Spanish flu. So there is actual scenes in the game where you see bodies just being burned because there was no place in the cemeteries. There was no place in the morgue. There was no place in the hospitals. So they had to go somewhere. You've been a nurse
How
for
long have you been a nurse?
Or long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton
Why
grumpy?
is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Really? Really?
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm asking a personal question. I can't. In order to ask personal questions, sometimes you have to ask other people questions, and then it unlocks those questions and you can ask them. I don't know why I sounded like a Dr. Seuss character right there, but I did. Oh, there's this guy with his bitchy mother. There's nothing I can really do with him.
My sweet girl.
He has a sore throat. Something burned his throat. He's actually one of the lesser injured patients. Actually, he's not that bad off. He will recover quite well. I think. I'm guessing. I don't know. I do believe he'll be just fine. But his mother is like, "Why aren't you doing anything to help?" I'm like, "Be quiet. Quiet. Hey, where was the dude?" I'm getting caught by the gate. I like to run into things and get caught by them. That's what I do. I'm actually I'm not a bad gamer, but I just get caught by things. So, make a note of this. There's a bridge. The bridge goes to the hospital. Okay. I'm making a mental note. We're putting it into the Mind Palace. I downloaded it. It's there. Hopefully I'll be able to find it again. I don't know. I often get lost in my Mind Palace.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying
That's
to
the
save
thing,
lives.
isn't it? I found your wallet. I
have
found your
some
wallet.
good news, Milton.
What?
I found it.
The epidemic's over?
I retrieved
Hey.
your wallet with all the money.
Are
and
you grumpy?
certain pictures.
Maybe you
Well,
need a little
yeah,
bit of
Pippa
bloodletting.
Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour?
Just a little bit.
Not at all,
It
Milton.
works.
Good. Please.
Really
take
worked
this
with
money
those guys out in the alley.
to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody.
They didn't
is as
complain
grumpy
again
as
about
you,
their
Dr. Reed.
pain or their grumpiness. Of course, they were dead, but like. But the problem was solved. Okay, well, he's not convinced, so I'm fine. What's your relationship? I want to know all the gritty, dirty details. Tell me about it.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired
Fun
of all
fact: the
this shit.
composer looks just
Tired of all
like
those calls
Dr.
piling
Reed.
up.
I'm not
She's as
joking.
depressed as I am.
He has the hair, he has the big brows, very good looking. I think they might have made the character look like him, but the guy that does all the music, and I listened to the music before I played the game, and I have enjoyed the music. It's it's a very dark academia kind of music. I like it. Yeah,
During the
I don't know if they
But
did
we
it
support each
to
other.
look like him, but
That's
it
all
does
that
look
matters.
like him.
You do realize
And
that
he's
both
quite
get-
young for a composer.
Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Naughty!
To read. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running?
Jonathan Reed.
Nothing wrong with what they do.
Oh wait, what's his name? What is his name? One moment. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna do something real quick. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay, I'll be just gonna pause this for a minute. Look something up. Okay, what are we doing? Duh. What are you doing? Okay, this is not gonna work. Get that off. Okay. That should disappear. It's disappear now. It disappear. Thank you. Thank you. Very fitting though. It's a picture of Steve Barton. Great, 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 great. Fantastic. Okay. Is there an easier way to do this? Okay, I'm just gonna do score. I guess would be the one that I want. Yeah, I want that one. Can you please tell me what his name is? Tell me. They just had it. They just had it. Like, it was right there. Okay, Oliver Deviere is his name. Oliver Deviere. Yeah. It's a French name. It's very French, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really. What do I do now? Oh yes. Okay. Back. Don't want anything now.
Goodbye, Milton.
Goodbye. Wait, what is going on? Oh my goodness.
Another night with the glorious battalion.
I think it's having a problem with my... It doesn't like my mouse. Yeah, I know. I know there is. I know. I see it. We're gonna remove it. Yeah, it'll remove. Unfortunately, when I press a certain button, I have hotkeys, and I did not set up the hotkeys properly. I need to set up hotkeys properly. I'm gonna have to find. I was thinking to myself, I don't use the keys O and P, but then
I will not let you down, my boy.
what happens if I want into the chat or use an O and or a P? So yeah, that might not work. I will set that up where that does not happen, because that's becoming an issue. Because there are some points in time where you're gonna actually press O or P. Typically, what you want for hotkeys is a key like for a computer. Hotkeys, as you know, are just keys. They're like shortcuts. As soon as you press them, they do other things, so you don't have to actually like go into like when you're in a game, you don't want to typically just like leave the game just to do a certain thing. You don't want to have to do that. You want to just have like an easy way of turning something on and off without having to exit and click on things and have this. You want things to be fast, so. Okay, I did it. Did it. Now what? Now what do I do?
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation.
Okay.
But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
No, because
sun
you were
is
an
about to
actual
rise.
vampire.
I can feel it.
You were an actual
I'll continue
vampire.
tomorrow night.
But as I
have
said,
so much time.
a vampire or a hampire, depending on what universe you live in, can be a full vampire if a vampire donates a little bit of his blood. But as I was saying, Vampire D, which is based on a manga as well as an anime, it was an anime at one time. It was a movie, very briefly. A couple of movies were released, I guess. They're quite good. Japanese, and the books were amazing, but I read one of them, and this girl had been touched by a vampire, and she was a particular. You want me to rest? ability to rest. I don't want to rest. I want to slave away through the night. Telling me to rest. Ugh. Rest is for the weak. I do not rest. Well, technically I do, but he's a vampire. He doesn't really need to rest in particular. I mean, the thing about resting is really just like, it's not really, it's kind of bothering me. I'm like, why would you need to rest? You're dead. You know? You're dead. Why would you rest? There's nothing. Oh. Oh, wait. This is useful. This is useful. Very useful. Very useful. I like to say. Very useful. Let's see. Ultimate. What's this? Can we do that? Oh, we can't actually do that just yet. I don't. You throw a spear made of blood, which can pass through enemies in front of you. Well, I can't do that just yet, so let's just improve my... Oh, this is so hard. Oh, I'm not gonna do this. Come on, what are we doing? Stop! Ah! I was clicking on the wrong thing. Hilarious. Is there anything else I can do? No, this... No. Can't do anything else. Confirm. Confirm it. The following night. As I said, there are certain side quests that, there is a side quest. Strange. That music only plays when I'm usually fighting someone.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals.
Oh yes, but you don't
What
live
about
in the
my
21st
thirst for
century, so... Probably a good idea. What are you doing here? Go away.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but
No antiseptics at all?
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
you have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
Because I'm
If
smart.
combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
I know where it is.
It's the large building behind the hospital.
Yes.
You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Okay, I don't remember this from the first one. Okay, well, this is about to get rather scary. I'm just gonna say this is scary. Scary as intense. Scary as in, not as scary as in, oh, something's hopping up behind you. No, scary as in ambience and weird sounds coming all over the place. It's kind of frightening. Very, very frightening. it's a very immersive experience. It's quite enjoyable, actually. I'm gonna say horror is not just kind of when you are immersed. Sometimes can be like one of those moments where you're like, I didn't want to go. No, I don't want to be here. I'd like to stay. I should have stayed home today. Then that's good. It scared you. Now, if you're just like, oh, that was a good one. That is called being startled. That's not the same as being scared. Scared means you literally want to go in the opposite direction, okay? So if somebody, like, jumps out of nowhere and startles you, like a freaking toddler, and I've had kids that used to do it. My cousin used to do that consistently. He thought it was funny. I did not enjoy it. Some people do not like to be startled because of PTSD reasons. It has to do with trauma. Maybe it's because somebody used to chase them. They lived in an area where, you know, they lived in the ghetto somewhere. There's a lot of reasons why you wouldn't want to be startled like that. But some people just don't like that because they don't have that sense of control. And when something just comes out at them, which is totally me, I understand that, but after a while you have to get used to it. You have to realize, okay, the only thing that's going to come is a jump scare. Okay, the jump scare, that's going to be the hardest thing. And when you adjust yourself to that, you're like, okay, it's just the jump scare that's going to do it. That's what's going to freak you out. Don't worry about it. But that's why people do better working at a haunted attraction than actually going to one, because they are in control of the situation. They don't have to be scared because they are scaring. And as Vincent Price said, the great Vincent Price, the great late Vincent Price, said, it is more fun to scare than to be scared. And since he was a horror actor, he understood the value of what he just said. He understands me. None of you do. Vincent Price understands me. Oh, yes. Dead people understand me better than people that are alive. That's just
same strain.
That's just fact.
This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Oh my gosh. I used to crush on dead people all the time. It was so, like, bizarre. It's like, I would be in love with someone and I would be like, and then I find out later that they died. I would be like, cool. Morbid. The morbid child that I was. I was like, yay, now I get to talk to dead people. Yay. Don't worry, I don't talk to dead people. I talk to characters that are based on dead people. Okay, just to make sure. Just to clarify that. Just to clear that up. I don't really talk to dead people. I'm not a psychic. It's not an ability that I possess at this time. I do. Does this open? That does not open. It does not open. It's unfortunate. But it doesn't. That is
This
an
key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Yes, very important. I'm glad I went back in there. So good. Wait, my weapon is out. Did you see my weapon just went out? Okay. So that guy wasn't that challenging. As I said, keep in mind it is on easy mode, which makes my performance look so much better, doesn't it? Makes it look really good. Yeah, no, I'm a writer. I'm a writer, actually. So I will, you know, act out the parts, you know, dictate. That's what writers do. And in this day and age, when you see somebody talking to themselves, don't assume that they're freaking crazy. Come on.
It's locked.
Well, unlock it, man. Unlock it. You have a key. Okay, well, I have to go up the stairs. Okay, gotta go up the stairs. sorry the controls are a bit jolty. I don't know why that is. I'm not quite sure why it's jolty. I want you to open! Why isn't it opening? Ah! I love it how I just went, how I kind of like rolled around. That was funny. Ah! Oh, that's hilarious. Hilarious. I'm telling you. Okay.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Great. So there's several things that I have to gather if I recall correctly, and there are several things that I have to gather together to get. And I do believe there's a way to go downstairs as well, so that's what I might have to do. There is something downstairs, essentially. There's a basement area. Oh my gosh, no. Is it that dude again? Is it the dude? The dude, I think he went downstairs. He's a bit stronger than the others. He can materialize, and normally the rest can't. And, so...
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. Not after blood.
Now, just imagine, when I level up, I can level up, and when I level up, you know what that means, when I level up, wait, is that money? No, it's not money. It looked like money for a minute, but it's not. It's not. It's sad, it's so sad, it's not. This is not. It looks like a door, but it is not a door. This is not a door. Oh dear! I didn't see you. You blended in with the background. Why does he sound like he's throwing up? So when I get my blood capacity up, that means I'm going to be able to actually drain the living life out of these people. Literally. Just like I did then. I'm going to be able to do this. And once I get this down, once I get story mode down, no telling what I can do. That guy is still out there. He's tricky, but you know, not that tricky. Just tricky-ish, you know. Oh. Wait, I heard something. That's locked. Oh, a knife. Office of Pembroke Medical Examiner, report of investigation. Samuel Connor, he's Caucasian. Male, 39. Don't know the address. He's a fisherman. Type of death is natural. When is it unnatural? Can you tell me that? Technically, a stab wound is natural, okay? Technically, if you slit someone's throat, that's natural. If you fall and trip on something, or somebody pushes you down the stairs, that's natural. So, gravity's natural. Dr. Cochrane Tippett and Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Tippett and Brannigan were involved with this examination. Interesting, very interesting. That might be important.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Well, they probably faked it. I imagine.
It's locked.
No, it's not locked. Get the knife. Okay. Okay. Equip it. Well, how do I... stand this. Okay, that's where I came in. Very good. Very good. You know, it's very scary. It was a very scary game I've played. So yeah, this isn't as scary as Outlast. I mean, it's not that scary. I've been here before, so. Oh wow, that guy didn't last for very long, did he? No, it did not. Wait. Do you have any blood? No, you don't. He usually leaves blood behind. So that guy is still out there. Great. It's great. No. It's not the door. That's it. Sealed off for some reason. I don't know why. Why did it get really dark in that corner all of a sudden? What's it? What? Ooh. This is the mall. Whoa. Oh, that's me. I was thinking to myself. All the way. Anything I need, yeah? Okay, I'm going. This is just where it was before. Okay, well, there's obviously nothing of interest in it. Wait, what was that? It's shiny. I saw something shiny. Okay, towards shiny objects. That sounds like a girl screaming. Okay, look at the body. I didn't know you could look at the body.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Interesting.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
This is weird.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
All of a sudden, we win all mortuary assistants here.
Signs of
I'd
internal...
like to buy that game. I really do. I would love
So,
to buy it. But
Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
I thought Tippett was a nice guy. I didn't know that he was. Oh, shoddy work. Shoddy. Very shoddy. Should have known better, Mr. Tippett. Mr. Tippett, I have a bone to pick with you. Yes. They call me Dr. Bones. Yes. Well, they actually call me Dr. Reed, but, you know, Dr. Bones for short. Would love to be called Dr. Bones, actually. That'd be great. Like Star Trek or that show. There was a show called Bones, and I really liked it, and it had Zoe Deschanel's sister, younger sister. That is her sister that is starring in it, so it's a good show. Good show. I've watched it many times. I've seen a lot of episodes. I've seen lots of them. I've seen a lot of crime shows, actually, to be honest. I've seen so many. It's gotten to the point, you know, where like I'm watching a detective show and I know who did it. And it's not really even good detective skills. It's just like it's not even good detective skills. It's just the fact that I've seen every detective show out there. You know, it's like when it comes to British stuff, it's always the person. It's always the person that is like a side character. It's like somebody that you wouldn't expect to have done anything. It's usually that kind of person. It's like, you know, the harmless old lady, or the child, or somebody that you thought had it all together. It's never the person that the camera looks at for a long time and is seen, leaving the scene of the crime. It's always the person that you didn't even know was there, but was there all the time. It's always a side character. It's always a bit character. It's never about, oh, yes, of course it's that person. That person was suspicious. No, it's the least likely person. And according to Miss Marple, that is true. From my experience, it's always the least likely person. And it's true. That is so true. It's so true. And it's usually about money or a bad relationship. That's always what it's about. It's a bad relationship. Somebody was sleeping with somebody else. That's usually the motive for it. It's money, relationship issues. It's the thing. Just look at the crime. I've seen a lot of British crime shows as well. British crime shows are fantastic. They're great. But I've seen so many of them. I don't have any desire to see anymore. I don't want to see anymore. I'm like, my crime show days are over. True crime especially. I've watched a lot of true crime shows as well. So I know a lot about crime. Lots about crime. Lots about murder. A lot more than I should have. This is what happens when your family is obsessed with true crime. It's a bit concerning because some of the woman that raised me was kind of a psycho, so, she's sitting there watching true crime. We're gonna watch, here I am, 10 years old, I'm not going out and having, having a blast with friends. No, I don't have any friends. I just, you know what I do? I stay home, play with my toys, while I'm sitting there watching America's Most Wanted. And, like, my grandma would be like, oh, that's just sick. That's so sick. Seriously, like, I've been, yeah. But, she didn't, yeah. She never ended up killing me, actually. Ever. She didn't get that close. She didn't get that far. People like her don't typically they don't kill people in the conventional sense. So no. They kill people like her. They kill with words. Oh, here we go, Mr. John Doe, the man of the hour. Are you the man of the hour? Are you the man of the hour? Well. Okay, I can't seem to... Okay. Oh, I can block. It looked like he put his finger in his throat. Down his throat. I can't see. He's getting really hard to stun. He moves around.
These skulls can be so ferocious.
Right?
I'm not sure I can defeat them without...
So there's a little bit of an issue with the camera, I'm just gonna say. And it's nothing to do with me, really. It has to do with the fact that it is very frustrating,
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in proper dosage.
I have to go. I have to leave. Yeah. Okay. Whee! What's up here? Flies. What's over here? What's over here? Any money? Any money? No money. Is this? Oh. Okay. Analyze. Integrate formula. Hey, let's analyze it, shall we? Analyze it. Okay. We've analyzed everything that we need. Oh. I have to craft this marvelous formula. I crafted it. Bring it to Dorothy Crane. No. I have to. Now, typically when you go through it, once there's nothing, they're all dead. But when you come back, a few of them will spawn, like this guy. Be fast about it. Be fast. Yeah, there we go. Is there anybody else around? No. He gets his machete out when there's danger, so I'm guessing that that's what he does. What was that? That there was something out there. Oop, I am leaving now. The vampires now left the building. Well, left them all. That could be good news, I don't know. It's good news for the vampire. You don't want to be stuck in the wall. Oh no, dude. Horrible. Be stuck in the wall. That's usually how the trouble starts though, isn't it? It's like, that's usually what happens. You wake up, you're in the mold, you thought you died, and you hadn't, and then you wake up and you're like, oh, I'm a vampire, ah! That's usually the proper response. Hello? I'd like to kill you, but I'm not going to today. For day 2? Now, where is... Okay, Island. Hello. To the people. To talk to you. Hey, you have this
You've returned, Doctor.
wonderful...
Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now
Yes.
this patient here needs immediate treatment.
I am the miracle, darling.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Has he? Has he now? Has he? Oh. Goody. Blood quality. Diseases decrease the blood quality. No shit, Sherlock. A citizen use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient. Yeah, use the heal them and then kill them afterwards. That sounds great. Yeah, just heal them and then fight them. Is that how it goes? Thank you. I know what to do. You don't need to show that to me anymore. No, I don't need to know that. Thank you. No, hospital. Hospital, that's the wrong way. We're going this way now. I'm trying to get to the lobby. There's a message for me in the lobby. I have to go there. Oh, there it is. Hi. You're a steady gal, aren't you? Yes, very steady. Steady girl. Yes. My kind of girl. I'm saying that because he's a guy and, I'm not really into girls, but okay. Isn't really necessary to... Ooh. before I do that, excuse me, I'm going to visit Dr. Swansea. What is Dr. Swansea these days? How is he? Go check up on him. The old dog. I gotta go see him. Hello. Say hello.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Okay. I guess you're happy to see me.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body.
That's not weird
Biology's
at all.
penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death.
Why, that looks just like you.
You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
Haha.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
Now,
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr.
I'll
Swansea,
wait for this.
but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Yes, I'm gonna say yes. I am your angel.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me.
I'm a strange man.
I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And
So much
please,
more.
call me Edgar.
Okay. Funny that your name is Edgar. It's kind of a. I don't know anybody by the name of Edgar. You know, there's nobody that I know that's name is Edgar. It's like no need to apologize.
There's no need to apologize, Edgar.
It's
You
fine.
offered me sanctuary when
I'm
I
not
had
going to
none.
kill you today.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
Get on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors.
Oh.
Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is
want
certainly
to kill them, you say?
tending the sick.
No, no,
Not
no.
with her.
Not unless you
Look
want
for
to.
someone impossibly delicate.
I have
Accepted.
done
I'll see
some.
what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
I've done some digging, and Dr. Swansea is quite a prize as far as blood goes. He is the highest, and I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Here we go. So, look at this. 2,000, 500, 2,000, 2,000. Very low. I don't even. But look at him. 6,000 experience. Do you realize the amount of just upgrades I can do with him alone? Do you realize I could upgrade like 3 freaking times? 4-fold? Do you know how to do a big upgrade is 1,000? So imagine if I had him, I could upgrade, do huge upgrades. I couldn't just improve on my skills. I could do everything. But unfortunately, he is my benefactor. He is like my mentor, and I owe him my life. So it kind of seems weird that I would drain him, but he is quite a prize because the blood quality is like amazing, and the fact that he is like that, it means he is either exceptionally powerful, and as I said, there are people that have a stronger will than most. Those are the people. So people like him are what I'm talking about with Vampire D and the book and the manga and the anime. Is Vampire D, the one lady who was a badass who wore almost nothing at all and could like whip the shit out of you with her whip. It was an actual whip, which yeah is actually pretty hot if you think about it. But she was like a 17-year-old girl.
I wish I could be sitting behind.
She was a 17-year-old girl, and she got bitten or marked by vampire, and she was still standing, and everybody else in her village was freaking going crazy. And the thing is, anybody who was bitten in her village in the past had been like, something had happened to them. So what happens is you get really loony. You get like, you know, you get weird. You get drunk. You can't walk in a straight line. You can't get up out of bed even. But this girl, oh my gosh, she could frickin' just like walk around. She overpowered this dude that was like 5 times bigger than her. He was a real Gaston. She was like Belle and he was Gaston, and he was like, he liked subservient women, and but he also liked women with a little bit of fire. And I think his whole thing was kind of a challenge to him, was like, I'm gonna have fun breaking you in, right? Like that was his idea. But it was kind of a steampunk world. There was some technology that was involved, but not like real technology. It wasn't like a real, you know, exciting technology. But yeah, there were a couple of things that were out of bounds. And it was very bloody, very gory, very gross, but it was great. It's a kind of a almost a full moon kind of feel to it, but it was really good. I liked it. Oh, you know, it was good. Kai, now I have to go. Oh, I have to, what do I gotta do? Blood area. What's this do? Okay. Blood spirit. I don't know if I want that. Is the thing. I don't think I want that. Oh. This is something that's actually really valuable. This is very valuable. You see that? That's very valuable. So. Nah, I don't want that. What is this? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Claws. Shadow Mist. Place a claw. That is more. That's more like it. Blood Spear. That's just freaking weird. I'm sorry. That's just weird. I don't need that. That's not something I need. Thank you, sweetie. I didn't need that. No. That needs a soul. Well, that was this has been a lovely live. I'm gonna take a break and hopefully do some more. I might schedule some other lives as well. This is going to be a regular thing. This is every Wednesday. Every Wednesday we're going to be doing Vampire. Keep informed. I'm trying to get things
The
that are
flower's
more
dying.
regular.
It needs water.
So, yeah, keep in the loop. Check out my my schedule, because the schedule will really tell you what's going to be going on. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day, and ta-ta for now.